work in the first?
Well, we didn't make any necessary changes in the first half. These guys followed the game plan. They had a couple guys, in particular, number one, really step up and make some shots today. And I think he maybe fizzled out a little bit there in the second half that allowed us to get back in the game, I would imagine. And we just continued to attack the basket. And, you know, it's a basketball game. We eventually went on a run, but we didn't make any necessary changes.
Daniel, did you guys prove anything to yourselves tonight?
I mean, maybe. The guys didn't quit, which was good. You know, you got to give Belmont a lot of credit. To be able to do what they've done over 10-year span is unbelievable. And they're the gold standard, and we're trying to get there. Hopefully we learn that if we tighten up a few things, in particular, you know, our toughness on the defensive end and our ability to make free throws, that we give ourselves a chance to beat somebody as good as Belmont. But, you know, the guys, they've got to decide to do that.
And what were you thinking when you saw them? I mean, it seemed like everything they threw out in the first half was going in.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't thinking anything. I've watched every game of Belmont all year long, and they've done that to almost everybody they played. And I just sat back and thought, Coach Ford's game plan's not working today. But I think our guys really hung in there and continued to fight. And I think the ball started bouncing our way a little bit there. But again, you got to give them a lot of credit. That kid down low, 35 Brad, I mean, we decided to guard him one-on-one, and he kicked us, you know. So you got to pick your poison when you come over here and play good old Belmont.
Coach, you have a great defensive team, but defending the drive is not always what matters with Belmont. They're a different offense.
Yeah.
So what did you plan on doing coming out to defend the threes?
Well, you know, we're a little disappointed in the way we defended the ball, to be quite honest. We wanted to take away the three, which I thought we did a solid job of from a percentage standpoint. You know, they only shot 22, and our goal was to get them to shoot less than 20. You can't control, I mean, if they're making them because they made them. But if they're getting them off, that means you're not guarding them hard enough. And we decided to not get beat from the three, and consequently, we gave up the drive, which is something that we need to get better at.
Taylor, if somebody told you before the game that you're going to have 32 and Shields is going to have 33, what would you have thought?
I don't even know how to answer that question because really what we focus on is defense. So I know in the first half I didn't follow the game plan. I didn't play as well as I needed to for our team to defend them. I gave up backdoors, layups, just the team, and we had a whole week to prepare for them. So it's not on the coaches. When we win, he gives us credit, and when we lose, it's on us. So I mean, it's good that we had that many points, but they got 100 points, so it's kind of irrelevant what we did on the offensive end. So I mean, I guess I would have thought we might have won, but it's more than a two-player game; it's a team game. So I mean, it is what it is.
Taj, you're looking forward to getting these guys again?
Of course, you know, losing in a game like that, I mean, you can't say Belmont is a great team. They came out, they did what they do. We tried our hardest, we played hard. We never gonna quit. That's just not us. That's not where we come from. Nobody on our team, I don't care who you talking about, down to the people that don't even play, that's redshirt. So, you know, just now we gotta look forward to Tennessee Tech is what we're focusing on. So, I mean, we do play Belmont again, I'm sure. We're gonna have a great game plan. We're gonna come out, we're gonna play them, and it's gonna be between the players again. And we're gonna go head to head, and we're gonna battle, but we gotta focus on Tennessee Tech right now.
Are you surprised what happened today?
I wouldn't say surprised. I would say it was more so I wasn't expecting it, but I knew what they were capable of. Coach has watched every game, every second, over and over again, and told us what they were capable of and informed us what they were capable of. So coming into the game, you know what they can do. You know they can score. You know they can shoot. We actually did a good job on the threes. It's just we didn't do what we normally do and guard the drive, and they drove us. And Brad's had a heck of a game. Austin, you know, like if you come into the game and say Craig Brash only had 10 points, you might expect to have you get a good chance of winning. But the other players stepped up to their credit. So it's just, I mean, I don't know if I was surprised, but it definitely hurt that loss. It definitely hurt. But we got to focus on the next one.
Dane, were your kids mentally ready for this, and do you think they handled themselves mentally, especially at the beginning, well?
You know, it's hard to say. They got off to such a great start. I know these kids had a solid week of practice. I wouldn't call it our best week, but they had a solid week of practice, and I think they knew the game plan. Whether or not they were comfortable with it, I don't know, but I will tell you this, they went out there and did everything I told them to do to start the game. I told them to defend Evan Brad's one-on-one in the post, and hopefully we could guard everybody else, and even if he had a career game, we'd still have a chance to win. And then I said, if you wanted to, try to help off anybody, just try to help off the point guard, even though, he's capable of scoring, but he's not on the level of, Brad Shaw and Taylor Barnett. Not to take anything away from him, but those guys are really, really good. And then the big kid made 6 threes the last game. So, I've said this before, that's a really good team. Belmont's a really good team. They can score. They can score no matter who they're playing. Their freshmen can score. They're a really good team, so you got to pick your poison. And, maybe we gave our guys a little too much. Maybe had a little too much prep time for them, but you just got to tip your hat. You got to give credit where credit's due. They played well, and we didn't quit. That's all tonight was. If we could have probably made a few more free throws, maybe it could have gotten even closer. But they were in total control from start to finish, and you just got to tip your hat.
Do you think that you guys didn't have a game this week that helped or hurt you?
Probably helped us. Anytime you can get time off. We got a whole week in conference play. That's very rare. Earlier in the year, we had a week off to play Stetson. It was our best defensive effort of the year. We had another week off to play University of Tennessee and should have won. So that stuff, it really doesn't matter. It only helps you. It's impossible for that to hurt you. And, we've got 3 games this week, and if we don't win them, it's not because we had 3 games this week. It's because we ain't played very well.
Taj, when you are playing a team like that, and you have a great offensive run, maybe 4-0, 6-0 run, and they just come down and hit another shot, and then the crowd gets loud and cheers around you. How do you emotionally stay engaged and keep getting up? I mean, you're getting knocked down every time you put a run together. You're getting knocked down, 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 down. How do you keep yourself in that game emotionally?
It started with our coach, but like I said earlier, we're not quitting. I don't care how much we have us down. I know I'm not, Karan not, and all we're down to our bench. We're not quitting. But credit to Belmont, that's what good teams do. Everybody gonna have runs. The game is a game of runs. But Belmont being a good team, when you make a run, they try to stop that run and they get good quality baskets. So it's just you got to keep trying. You got to keep trying. But today the ball didn't go our way. Every time we tried to get back up, they made a good shot, or they made a free throw, or they got a good defensive play. And that's just some games go like that. Early in the season, most of those games was going our way. We was getting those baskets, those runs was going our way. It's just today wasn't our day. Belmont played a great game. Credit to them and their coaching staff. They played a great game. So there's not much you could do about that.
Thank you.